Now from midnight to 6 p.m., Fort Worth police tell us they responded to more than 600 traffic-related calls.
Fox 4's Brandon Todd is in Fort Worth at the Fort Worth Mixmaster. It's always a trouble spot. Been a trouble spot already a couple times this week. Brandon?
Yeah, exactly. 617 to be exact. So definitely a very busy day for first responders. Back behind me, the Mixmaster actually flowing nicely right now and not a lot of traffic. So, you know, the majority of people are basically staying home where they should be. A lot of the cars navigating very slowly through this Mixmaster, but I want to show you some video we shot earlier. One car decided it could not make it up one of the ramps, decided to stop, and then unfortunately put it in reverse and decided to back down the ramp, not recommended. And that car ended up backing up all the way down the ramp and navigating onto a different highway. Another point, we saw a sand truck spreading some sand on the overpass where we are. It made a couple of passes and then moved on. I've seen a couple of sand trucks driving around through the Mixmaster here, going up on some of the ramps. But the city of Fort Worth today tried something a little new. They dispatched 3 task forces out onto the streets, and those task forces were made up of 3 city departments, and we had the opportunity to ride along with one of them. 2 Fort Worth firefighters, 2 employees from Public Works, and 2 police officers. A task force, the first of its kind, 3 of them, cruising the highways of Fort Worth.
Trying to find cars that are stuck on hills, give them any assistance we can without, getting in danger ourselves.
Stopping to help folks like Keelan Crosby and his cousin.
He got stuck right here this morning at like 9:30, and I went up to his work off 7th Street, and we just looped back around to see if we could get it out, and then he got out.
That's the only other Mixmaster out that way. They hit the east loop and come back.
All day, the 6-man teams used a Fort Worth fire brush truck with some add-ons to help tow cars and big rigs off icy, snowy ramps.
We've been doing this, and then we got a chain, heavy-duty chain, and we hook up to that. Run it through their tow hooks, tied into ours, and then we go low gear all the way out.
We used the 4-wheel drive, got them up the ramp to where it got flatter. We unhooked from them, let them go on down the road. The last 2, we just put some sand and salt in front of their tires, and they were able to get up on top of the powder and go on down the road.
The reaction from drivers who were stranded?
They didn't realize it was going to be that bad when they started.
And after they get unstuck?
That's awesome, man. For real, that's Fort Worth people for you.
All right, back out live in the Mixmaster again. You kind of see there, this is I-30 that you're looking at, the taillights there, I-30 westbound. And this is definitely some elevation, Steve and Heather. So you can kind of see that as they pass through this, under the overpass we're on, they have some good speed, but once they hit that hill, they start to slow down. And, the last ice storm we had here in Fort Worth, we kind of watched as as a lot of 18-wheelers hit that hill and had to stop, but could not navigate up that ramp. Now this ramp back behind me over here has a lot more elevation, and the cars are kind of having a lot more problems on that one. Steve, Heather?
At least there aren't a lot of cars on the road though, Brandon, so that's a good thing tonight. Thanks much.